So I made $14,643 just in one day. I took 3 trades, Tesla 20%, Nvidia 120%, SPY 70 to 80% by the time I got out of my full position. But let me give you the real source, exact strategies that I used, how to trade and made the money today. I will not hold anything back. I promise you, you can use these strategies tomorrow and I'll make sure the video is short enough and sweet for you so you can go out there and make the money if the market presented the same opportunities tomorrow. By the way, if you don't know me, my name is Somesh and I run a free Instagram page where I post a lot of value. If you haven't checked that out, there will be a link down there, and I run this free YouTube channel because I really want everybody to take a little bit home from the market, right? There's so much money in the stock market, literally. If I give you my strategies, that does not mean I'm not going to make money. I'm still going to make my money, right? So I want you to go make your money because I'm a first generation immigrant in Australia and I trade US markets, and I know starting from zero what it feels like, right? So I struggled when I was starting out. There was nobody helping me out, and if I can help you out a little bit, the job gets done. You see what I'm saying? So let's get started. Let's give you the real source. You can go out there and make the money tomorrow if the market presented the opportunities. So the 20% trade that I took on Tesla, the reasoning why I took the trade and everything, okay? Now, yesterday we were very, very strong, okay? So it's in a replay version, but yesterday we were very, very freaking crazy strong. Look at this, sweet trend. Now, if we have a sweet trend on day one, now day two can have a nice bounce. So what you do is you go on a Fibonacci, you draw the Fibonacci from the lowest point to the highest point so far. It could be in the could be yesterday highest point, could be right now. And I like to watch these two levels for bounce. It could be either this or it could be either this, but this is not enough. Just by itself is not enough. So I want to go on a 60-minute chart and I want to look for the confluence where this price can bounce, right? Now, the confluence for me here is yesterday prices were bouncing off this area. Yesterday, you see this? And roughly around this looks decent. Okay, so now we have a level. Why did I make this level? Why is this confluence? Now there's Fibonacci level running across. There is this right here, 172.38 yesterday, which was holding. And there is 21 EMA as well. So 21 EMA on an hourly chart becomes a very strong area for bounces. Just remember this, especially after a strong 20 day. Okay, now we'll go on a 5-minute chart and actually see how this goes. Okay, so this is the fishnet that I have. This is where the prices can bounce. Sweet, now let's go. Prices came, all right. This is the market open now. So the market's open now. Sweet. Here, I took the first trade here. I made roughly around 10-15%. This was a little bit, very, very shady freaking trade. I still took it. I was like, man, because the market was almost in a downtrend by now. And I was like, man, I don't know. Let me just give it a shot. And this was another fucking 10-15%. So roughly on average, calculated. Maybe just say 20%. These were the two trades. The first trade was because we were holding this 200 moving average over and over again. First time we held. So I entered just having a stop loss at the new low of the day. Just give it a shot how this 200 moving average, because usually 200 moving average can act as a strong level. Look at this. 200 reject, finally broke, we started a trend, then bounce. So it acts as a strong resistance. Look at this, once we broke, ran. So I was just expecting that a little bit, but it roughly gave me 10-15%, then another one was 10-15% here, but I was pretty, it was decent, right? That's called bounce strategy, okay? Called bounce strategy. Now let's talk about the next one, the next trade that I took, which was Nvidia. So this is Nvidia right now. I was watching this level right in the morning. I was watching this 306.5 level. I wanted to see a breakout, but I was not very comfortable taking a breakout because, there was no consolidation, and I was thinking, what if it rejects? So now we broke out, okay? Now we near 308. Anyway, I was looking for a pullback, or to say a retest of this critical level. Now, once we close above this, now I knew that VWAP, EMA, this strong critical level, it's a pre-market high level. There's a lot of confluence. You got to know what's the meaning of confluence. Confluence simply means more than one critical level sitting at the same price point. That's called confluence. And if you want to know the bounce level, the bounce strategy worked on this as well. Like from this point to the highest point so far, which was here in the pre-market, and it bounced right at this 0.236. But this is not the trade that I took, so I won't talk about it. All right. But now there was so much confluence at this 306.5 area and we closed above it. So what does that tell me? That simply tells me, okay, there's a lot of buyers that are pushing the price higher. Next candle went down to retest this confluence again. This is exactly where I entered, and I didn't enter just by myself. I entered with my whole team. Okay, my whole team entered at the same price point. All right, and if you don't believe me, this is my team right here. Look at this. Mesh, Nvidia, Tesla, Nvidia call, bang, bang, everybody printed. You see what I'm saying? I can keep going for a whole day, but you get my point, right? We entered, and this was 120% trade, right? Boom. It broke out of our 308, went next. There was no reason. I wanted to see 310. It pulled back a little bit before. Of course, we kept taking profits. We didn't stay in the trade for the whole time. We kept taking profits always, right? But then it broke this, trying to break this 310. Finally broke 310 and now holding above a very strong 311. Still holding. I think I sold roughly around this 313, 314 area. I saw these two weird candles. Okay, these two weird candles, and that was when I sold my last runners, and I was like, man, I don't feel comfortable. These two weird candles, there's no buying pressure, the momentum slowing down. And guess what happened? The next candle, it smacked me in my face. Boom. Because we had next two candles push all the way, but I was out all the way here, and this was up until this point it was under 20%. Now if you want to calculate all this, fuck, the money doesn't finish. All right, so this was my Nvidia trade that brought me 120%. Now let's talk about the SPY trade that I took that brought 70 to 80%, right? All right, so this was SPY. This is SPY this morning, right? SPY was very choppy, very for first half an hour, 40 minutes, and then it eventually started running. I broke through my levels, broke through the pre-market high, broke through everything, and now I was like, man, did I just miss this whole move, right? I'm a type of trader who looks for, if there's a pullback, if there's a big impulse move, there's gonna be a pullback. I'm one of those traders who try to enter as close as to the pullback, which is my A+ setup, which is 8 EMA bounce off, especially when we have such a strong trend. Now this is a very strong trend. I'm looking for 8 EMA bounces, right? That's what I want to do. Now prices started moving lower. Now I'm watching this 8 EMA right here. 8 EMA would be somewhere around here. I want to catch that. I want it to come down to 8 EMA, right? For me to put on some size, I want it to come down to 8 EMA. And then the prices came down to 8 EMA. Look at this. Prices came down to 8 EMA. It just felt like the trading gods are being nice on me. So I liked it. And then what happened? I entered here. I entered. Everyone in the team, my team, whole team entered, bro. Right? What happened next? Bounce, go, new highs. Now this was the exact moment where I saw a big sellers sitting. Now you're gonna be like, oh, it's easy to say on the video. No, I'm being serious. Alright, I do not lie and shit. 418 was a big level. 418, if you go on an hourly chart, it's a big level. So I was watching 418 on level 2 very closely, and it came very close to 418. Right? I ain't gonna lie, I was up very heavy as well. I was in 250 plus contracts, nearly 300 contracts, and I held the whole thing because it gave me too much time to enter right here. But all I'm saying is I wanted to take profits because I was up too much. One, which is definitely a bad reason. Second, 418 was a strong level, and I saw on the level 2 there was a lot of people trying to sell at 418. So that gave me a little bit, oh man, you know what, I'll take it. And guess what? Who exited right here? I exited in these two candles right at the top. Right? That's why I said 70 to 80% gains from this, right? And then we pull back, whatever, right? But these were my trades that I took today, 3 trades, and that brought me Tesla 20%, Nvidia 120, SPY 70 to 80%, and that brought me 14,643. And now if you want to watch how I journal my trades and do all sort of stuff, check out this video somewhere right here. All right, definitely somewhere right here. And if you have not subscribed yet, check out the link right here.